Mission mode, here we come. The recording is going, everything is just peachy. Let's continue. The Alta Casa mission. Temple of Boom. We sent a team to disrupt a deal going down at Alta Casa. Turns out it was a trap. The cartel rigged the ruins with explosives and now the guys are pinned down. Get them out. Skip the ruins with no casualties within 12 rounds, killing 5 enemies. Gotcha. Let's send in all the shotgunners and perhaps Bowdark to round things off. Mission objectives. I know. Here's the situation. Oh my goodness. There are no timers. Get your team to the escape zone. Seems simple enough. Oh my, it's a trap! We can't get through here. We're caught off. Okay, don't panic. Don't panic. Let's get out through here. Everything is lined with explosives. It's okay, we can blow them up. Or we could just go through the barricade. Let's try to find a path now, shall we? This is the exit. This path is unavailable. So we shall take a different one. We could go through here, all through here. This is rigged with explosives. One potential route is to go through here and out there. Or we could go all the way around through here. Once again, a lot of explosives. Instead of going through them, we can go through this barricade here. It's absolutely an option. We can go through here, all through here. Excellent. And now that I have a clear path, let's escape. Worst case scenario. Why am I making him sprint? It'll make him less effective, considering the fact that he cannot shoot while sprinting. That's for a very good reason. I want to see how far he can get in the most extreme of circumstances. And the most extreme of circumstances is him sprinting all the way there. He could stop sprinting at the very end, but this is as far as he can go in a straight line from that particular position. Augustus, you're gonna scout. And at this point you will stop sprinting. Hauser. I hardly know her. Alright, the liners. Break on through. Stop sprinting here. I think I'll have to stop sprinting earlier. Interesting. Let's see if he sprints right here. This is terrible. They'll get to live, no damage gets taken. Of course, that's just one variant. Not accounting for the other shotgunner. Ah yes, please. By all means, take that guy out as well. Have I spotted anyone? He's behind us! Oh no, that's Bodok. He needs to be disarming fools left and right. This can be done. May not be the best of ideas, but it's an idea, and I am willing to commit to that. Nice. Need to kill 2 more enemies. This guy needs to sprint. What about the bomber? He got away. Alright then. Bodok. Need to take care of these guys. Augustus, I know you're supposed to be scouting, but you need to get them. You need to take care of that bomber. Linus. Clear a path. Just go through here. Bodok, you shall sprint through here and take out anyone you spot from over there. If you don't spot a single person, you shall go around. It's not the best of plans, but it's a plan. Something I can appreciate. Excellent. 2 more targets to take care of. What? How? How can you not spot the guy? Let's say he stops sprinting the moment he actually can acquire him as a target. Decent idea. Actually, get behind cover. The cover bonus is huge. Here's Hoser, so incredibly tough. Let's say this guy sprints, and the moment he can acquire a target, he magically stops sprinting, as if he knows. Excellent. Let's do that. 2 more targets and we can get out safely. This will be a very simple mission. I think I'll get it. I think I'll nail it on the first attempt. Let's give it a good old nailing. Has to stay in place, damn it! Can't just wobble around. You can't use duct tape either, you have to nail it. Why? Why would I? Actually, can you shoot that stuff from over there? No, the pillar is in the way. Here's the deal. I have a ranged guy against a shotgunner. Why not use Bowdog? Go! Let's sprint a bit, then stop sprinting. And hold on sight. Let's see what happens. This might have been a terrible mistake, but let's do it anyway. He's in the escapes. Oh my goodness, reinforcements are coming. Might have lingered a bit too long. Right, if you lose track of him before killing him, just go. Just go! What if he clears the look? Because, you know, he's got the look. Let's do it. My goodness, this is ridiculous. And Bulldog just waddles to the exit, so... Oh my goodness. This might have been a terrible mistake. Okay, right, Poda going to sprint a little bit and then make use of the Luxie command. Best on use of the Luxie command you possibly can. And then after a while you can clear the Look command, just so you get to the exit zone in time. Do they all get there in time? Seems like it. Hold on. No. That look. It's not enough. Should have never had the look in the first place. Maybe just clearing the sprint will be enough. This might end up very poorly. However, I am willing to take the risk. I will win, but oh. Well then. That was fairly straightforward, wasn't it? Alright, here's the deal. Here are my men. 3 shotgunners and a gunman. The gunman is Boda with his disarming shot ability. The shotgunners, Hoser with his tough ability. Augustus with his scout ability, and Linus with his breach ability. We are trapped. We are supposed to get to the exit zone in 14 rounds while killing 5 enemies and suffering no casualties. Here are the enemies so far. A single gunman here, a shotgunner, and a bomber, but reinforcements will be coming. I make a mad dash towards the exit, the archway here. Send Hoser to kill the gunman. Take some damage in the process, a single wound. They deal with the shotgunner here. Bodark deals with the bomber. Reinforcements have arrived. I send Bodark to deal with the shotgunner over there. Wait with my own shotgunners over here. There's no need to rush. I want to get rid of that shotgunner with Bodark. I don't want to endanger the lives or the well-being of my shotgunners if unnecessary. Reinforcements will be coming shortly, so I plan for all eventualities. Take these people down as they spawn with the free fire command and then get to the exit. Done. The area is mine. As far as I understand, these areas are mine forever. The cowboy will no longer move into them. There will be no more missions in them. They are under my firm control. All 5 of them. There are 5 areas left. Walker's Mill, Hades, Brownsville Railroad, Sierra Vista Mall, and Castle Verde. From Hudson to Western. Subject: they know. Retreat! You're going to get us all killed! That was a trap! But who said it? Who's pulling the strings? Those military-grade explosives in those ruins. Not like the cowboy. So who's he working with? I'm going off the grid for a bit, deleting this account. If you need to get a hold of me, post a want ad for a fry cook and I'll contact you. If someone's got a gun to your head, mention barbecue sauce. I'll know what you mean. Follow previous disposal instructions. No contact unless strictly necessary. Stay alive. Hudson. I do adore the guy. He's a little bit paranoid, but he does have a point from time to time. Here he may have a very good point. These are not the sort of explosives Cowboy usually has access to. Which begs the question, Who is he working for? Or who does he have in his pocket? How deep does this go? What's the deal? Why? Let's explore. Let's see the next level. Freight hopping. Cowboys clearing up and covering his tracks. His men have been spotted at the Brownsville Railroad disposing of key documents. Get a team there before the cartel can disappear with that intel. Let's see what secrets the cowboy is still hiding. Collect 3 intel discs. My goodness. The floppies! The floppies! With no team casualties within 12 rounds, killing 6 enemies. Simple enough, right? A package collection mission. At the railroad station. The railroad station has very straight and narrow corridors, which makes excellent. What's the noun I'm looking for? It's a great map for a sniper, especially for Seraphim is what I'm getting at. Because she can aim down her sights very quickly, and the only downside to her is that if you use her look command, her field of view is fairly narrow, which is not a problem in narrow corridors. They cannot even be crossed. She will pop people trying to cross them from point A to point B, from left to right or right to left. They don't necessarily have to be barreling down at you through the corridor. Though if they are, all the worse for them. This means I am absolutely taking Seraphim, but also some other guys. Should I just go with the usual comp? The usual being a fairly relative term here, since this is the one I have assembled only since I have gotten Hoser, which was fairly late in the campaign. Of Hoser, Bodalk, Denton and Seraphim, or do I go for something new, fresh and innovative? I believe taking Zeke might be a decent idea if I want at least some detection on this mission, which I do. Or, alternatively, I could pick someone like Augustus. Each of these categories has a detection person outside of the bombers. Hudson can somewhat detect people, and by detect I mean he can set landmines for them to step into. You detect them by having them blow up. All the other guys, however, do. Ares has the tracking ability, Augustus can scout, and Zeke can toss out a sensor. I think it's not necessarily an either-or scenario. I could pick both of them, but I believe that's somewhat superfluous. Linus is good at what he does, breaking randomly scattered boxes and going through barricades, although without me knowing the map, it's difficult to tell whether he will be all that useful though. If you want to use Linus efficiently, you probably should make use of his special ability, otherwise why would you pick him over other shotgunners, or over other characters in general? You have to surprise your opponents by crashing through stuff. It's difficult to take the AI by surprise, so I don't necessarily see as much value in taking Linus with me. I'm not sure I want bombers either. Bombers impede your progress, as well as that of the enemies. When you toss out that huge explosive somewhere, you probably don't want to step in it yourself, whereas you absolutely can cross the line of sight of your other units without harm. These guys provide a lot of potential friendly fire to your troops and put you in positions in which you don't necessarily want to be. You sometimes have to wait for the explosion to clear up before you can go on. If I want to get places quickly, I probably don't want these enormous explosives, unless I take the Baron. His impact grenades just get out there, blow stuff up and disperse immediately. It's a matter of timing things correctly, but he could be quite useful. As such, I could assemble a team of Hoser, Zeke, Baron and Seraphim. Unusual, somewhat, but probably still a team that will work. Hoser and Seraphim are my all-time standoffs. But I still think taking them is a reasonable idea. I could take Augustus or Linus instead of Hoser, but I like that extra hit point. I could take someone else instead of Seraphim, but I do adore her special ability so much. If I were to pick Hyde, I would have to shuffle my team around a great deal. Because his ability is great, but what it gives you is mostly situational. It's very tactical. When you can use it, it's brilliant, it's amazing. You can disengage, you can have him run around, ambush someone, surprise someone, or you can have him initially take the heat, make the opponents target him instead of some other unit that's hiding behind a box, let's say. Then you pop him into ghost mode, have him disappear, while another unit has already gotten out and aims down at whomever was trying to kill him. You basically use him as a distraction, as bait. As you can imagine, using a unit as bait is somewhat difficult. Why not straight up run to the opponents and murder them? I'm supposed to collect the 3 intel discs, with no casualties within 12 rounds, killing 6 enemies. As I have already told you. Well, it depends on which parts you choose to watch. I might provide timestamps for my videos. We have 2 shotgunners far away, a sniper at mid-range, and a gunman over here. Priority number 1 is to position my sniper properly. Has the volume of the music changed, or is it just me? The cover bonus is enormous, as I have already told you previously. Imagine, say, that the enemy sniper positions himself somewhere around here and has the hold on sight command, so as not to increase the advantage by having them move and my sniper be stationary. What then? Let's say that the Baron is not in such a silly position and will thus not get popped. What happens? The enemy sniper gets murdered. Why is that? Why does that happen? That happens because I have the cover advantage. Seraphim is behind cover, while this guy is not. As you can see, cover disadvantage. Cover is in red here. Movement speed advantage. This unit is not moving and has not been moving for quite a while. Range, no advantage or disadvantage. They are at the same range, they are both snipers. No turn advantage or disadvantage, they are both facing each other. This is surprising, I still haven't figured this out. These things sometimes differ, and when you have 2 units facing up against one another, it's weird. I guess it doesn't work between the units, but in general, globally, on a particular unit. As for her aiming at her target, the target is not behind cover. She is moving, but not too quickly. The range is so-so, it's okay, it doesn't give her an advantage, and she doesn't really have to turn too much to get the target, and thus she can pop the target with ease. Look at this situation once again. Hold on. Might be an issue with other units getting in the way. She wins by a mile, by a landslide. Getting behind cover and waiting is simply excellent. Have I mentioned how great it is to have a cover bonus? Have I emphasized it enough? Have we figured it out already? I'm no expert at this game, I just figure some of these things out, and some of them are stated outright. They're taken straight up from the tutorial or the tips, and they are true. They seem intuitively obvious, so perhaps I shouldn't even state them. Perhaps I shouldn't even tell you. But there's a difference between, on the one hand, seeing certain things mentioned in the tutorial or in tips, and on the other hand, experiencing firsthand the difference they make inside the game. Yes, it may seem intuitively obvious to you that having cover advantage is a nice thing, a very nice and wholesome thing, but to see it in action as such, to see its effect on aim time is another matter entirely. My task is to collect the floppy disks littered around the place. Here's one, here's another one, and here's the final one. Getting the closest one should be simple enough. As for the other ones, time will tell. How quickly can the enemy shotgunners approach me? Not all too quickly. I don't have Bodark with me, but I do have Zeke. I was asking a moment ago about shotgunners. What is it that I want to know? I want to know their position. And I want to know where they are. I want to toss out a sensor and be able to tell in advance if they are coming for me or not. If I can have that, I'll be in a very good spot. Very nice shape indeed. But I have to toss out the sensor in advance. I want to be able to tell fairly quickly. Perhaps I should have moved the bomber here to blow up the shotgunners. That's an option. It's an interesting idea. However, I might be able to gun them down with Zeke instead. I'm also somewhat worried about this shotgunner over here. Perhaps, instead of sprinting all the way there, I should try and make mincemeat off of him with my shotgun. At the very end, of his movement, he will peek around the corner and spot the guy. Let's see. There's a sniper moving behind cover, which is a smart idea. Sniper gets my shotgunner, who is now horribly injured and not in the greatest of shapes to do much of anything. Reinforcements are coming. I don't like this outcome. Let's start again. Whoa! Music, stop! What on earth? Music became sound. I'm sorry, weird things are happening. Moving on. This is what I want to happen. It seems a lot more reasonable when you do it at 100% speed. It's much clearer, much easier to understand. Music, stop! I don't want to restart all of this. Although this is the first round. Better now than later on. Let's assume the sniper just sprints into position behind cover and then has a look-see. What will come of this? All the good things. I know I did not check the gunman. We'll just see what happens. Pew! Pew! Oh, you poor bastard. What are you doing? Oh well. No more sprinting. Free fire instead. The sound, the utter cacophony. Oh, it has subsided. Oh, thank goodness. I could try and cover this angle. However, I think it might be better to just let him come to me. There are 3 enemies on the field. These shotgunners. And this gunner will go down very, very soon. 2 more are coming up next turn. But I have this sensor here, which will take care of my worries. Soothe my pain. In general, make my life easier. Why is she not sprinting? What is this? Of course, Zeke. Zeke, my buddy, my man. You to go out there and toss out another sensor. This is a huge responsibility. Why is this so broken? I'm asking about the destructible cover, but I might as well direct my question at something else. Could bounce it off of things. This is the most important area to keep covered. I will know if anyone is coming through there because I have a sniper there. Dedicated to popping heads. There are no guys there yet, I know that much as well. And these are shotgunners, they don't necessarily have the best range. This is a decent idea. Also, look-see. And somewhat retreat. Mildly. Alright then. Let's also keep Seraphim posted. See how this turns out. More shotgun. Now I have 3 shotgunners to worry about and a single gunman. It's pretty cute and all, but ultimately meaningless in the grand scheme of things. Clear sprint. Clear the look. Get the look again. And a time will come when the bomber starts moving slowly in this direction. Yeah, 2.6 seconds seems like a reasonable time frame. I'll need to move the sniper. As much as I adore her being posted though, she's not contributing as much as I would like her to. Yes, the cover bonus is nice and all, but these are shotgunners. They can be taken care of from a smaller distance without the cover bonus. She doesn't need the cover bonus. The cover bonus is for counting against the enemies, not for her. I need to move her and cover a different hallway. Yes, gunman! Music. seems like a good plan. Whoa, what? Additional reinforcements were there, right? I need to check who they were. A bomber, though? My goodness, this could be a deadly threat. Deadly. A mortal threat. As opposed to an immortal threat. Now that I think about it, an immortal threat is more deadly than a mortal threat. A mortal threat, at least you can kill. Except that the mortal threat is it's more of a mortal on you threat on his side sort of deal. But regardless, still a threat. Alright. You move in. And then you get hurt. Not the greatest of ideas, buddy. Not the greatest of ideas. Distract him long enough for you to get behind cover. And then he will try to reacquire the shotgun. To no avail. All real. Perhaps he'll get a shot off. Alright, here's the deal. He needs to get there quicker. He still gets a single shot off. Okay, get in there, start acquiring the target. Excellent. Fatality. Might not be the greatest of plans. But it doesn't have to. Can he get distracted by the bomber? Impact grenade, get up. Get on the scene. There's so many things that could go wrong. So few things that could go right. And yet everything went right! The bomber got sniped. I don't like the idea of these ninja shotgunners being out there. At any moment they could potentially sneak up from behind and ruin my life. But they are still there. The buggers are still there. Somewhere. Zeke, you're in charge of scouting them out. Man, you need to dust those sensors out. Dust one out over there. And then onwards, my friend, to glory. Need to reposition my sniper and cover a completely different angle, a completely different color, a completely different place. Oh my goodness. This is the corridor I probably should cover, but that's not gonna be an easy task. I guess as a precaution, I could toss out an impact grenade somewhere in this general direction, hoping to clear the area of hostiles. But it won't necessarily bring in the results. It might not have the desired impact. What about this angle? Oh my goodness, gunman! Gunman! Got him! Only a single point of damage taken. And now, instead of having his usual superhuman strength, he's only a 3 hit point mortal, like the rest of them. That shotgunner is missing in action. Which is a bad thing, but not in the sense of being missing in action usually is. It's a bad thing for me because I would prefer to know where he is, to be able to deal with him efficiently and ruthlessly. With ruthless efficiency, you might say. Ruthless, unmitigated, unscrupulous efficiency. Okay, which angle do we want to have covered? Our backsides or right? I would go with right for now. This is almost equivalent. Interesting. Three shotgunners and a gunman are on the board. I've used up half of my time, but other than that, I'm fine. The long-range units have been sniped by my long-range units. Is he sprinting? He doesn't seem to be. Zeke. Right, worst case scenario shotgunner right there. Clear sprint. Will he get blown up? Is that exactly the right timing for him to blow up? Because it just might be. Oh my goodness, it is. Smack dab in the middle. If he sprints though, that's a death zone for him. It's not what he wants to happen. Here's the deal though. My shotgunner is being useless over there. Let's clear that look off his face and instead handle this uncertain angle over here. But if he keeps on sprinting, because he wants to get to my troops even faster, I think he will still get caught in the blast. Yes, he will. What if, and I know this sounds crazy, what if he doesn't sprint at all? Just wants to slowly make his way towards my troops. It's an option. It will probably not end well for him, but it's an option. Okay, watch me get my ass handed to me by a sniper that has sneaked up from behind on my men. Alright, can you still dodge the bullet? Yes, the bullet is currently in transit. I repeat, the bullet is in transit. If you get down right now, you can dodge the bullet. I repeat, the bullet can be dodged. It's ridiculous, but Zeke can avoid getting hit by simply crouching down at this point. Simply press shift. Not the greatest of ideas, no. Apparently, if I try to do that, then yes, he will de-acquire the guy. However, my sniper is at a range disadvantage. It's just not a good spot for her. What if I clear the hold? I'll make things even worse, won't it? Yes. Yes, it will. Yes, the only way of going about this is to have her crouch down and sprint. After which point she will take this position. Since I need to have this angle covered for a while, I need to keep my shotgun in there. However, after that while passes, we probably should try and make sure that we are safe from here. Beyond that, he can try to help the rest of the group. How about blowing this path open? Oh wait, it'll probably benefit them more than me. Could try to blow them up from a crouched position, just lobbing something across here. I don't like this turn. But there's a chance it will not end up in a disaster for me, so... let's do the things. Let's go through the motions. Anyone sneaking up from behind? No, doesn't seem that way. That shot was the sensor. So relax, everyone. Things are relatively under control. I need to take one more guy out, and I need to complete this quickly. I have only 4 more rounds to get through this. And I need to collect 2 more packets. However, this angle is covered. And with this angle covered, I'm not worried all too much about the well-being of most of my troops, since I can send them down this corridor, knowing full down well that pretty much no one can hurt them. Alright though, buddy. What if you have a look command over here? With some weird hold on sight thing. I don't like this. Even in pretty much the worst case scenario, they will somehow live. If only barely. Where will the impact grenade go? Over there. Well, that's not good. That's a terrible idea. No, that's also a bad idea. Let's not do that, ever. Eek. It's going to be mighty difficult. Let's try this out. People will probably die. Probably on my side as well, unfortunately. Pop him! Yes! 3 shotgunners left, my goodness. Huh, that shotgunner will die. Pretty much inevitably. What about the rest? There's a chance. There's a shotgunner though. Crouched behind cover. Oh. And from beyond the sandbags, he may murder my brave shotgun. However, I could attempt to blow him up. That did absolutely nothing. That was pretty sad. I'm embarrassed that I even tried that. Alright then. Excellent. Here's the plan. As for you, keep an eye out for any silly little shotgunners from these angles. And you, my beloved sniper, stand up and move on, because we don't know what lurks behind our backs. Now you fire that impact grenade, boy. Once you're done, watch our backs, please. Aside from firing grenades, you're useless anyway. Once we're done with that guy, we can just get the other floppy disk and get the hell out. So tense. Oh no! 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 My gunman! I will redo this mission. But you know what? I will also do this mission. This mission. Because that's it. Should have kept him crouched down. Should have been crouching down this entire time. Well, was that asshole? What happened? They position themselves. I toss out this. I know what he is. This guy gets sniped. This guy gets free file killed. This guy positions himself over here. This asshole is behind cover the entire time. Over there. No, he's not. He keeps moving. So much death everywhere. He's still there. It's just there. Here's the gunman. The bullets that I dodge. He's just there. Running around. Not sneaking up on me from behind. Damn it. I will do this mission again! Fried open. Shall be done again. I have failed a single sub-objective, a single bonus objective, and this shall not stand. The Baron wasn't as useful here, although to some extent he was. I wasn't as happy with Zeke, especially with him dying. Yeah, let's blame him for that, why don't we? Of all the things, let's blame a man for dying on duty. How inconsiderate of him. He totally hurt my feelings by dying. The angles. Sweet, merciful angles. I miss Hindenburg, you know, I miss him, I really do. His enormous explosions. I have the time, I really do, I can wait. I don't need the explosions right the hell away. But I need them to be big. Enormous, gargantuan. And explode. This seems like a decent idea. How many of my men will die because of that? Reinforcements are on the way. See, here's the deal. Here is the deal. The deal. It's here. Goddamn unit stacking. Go away, Baron! Alright. Here is the deal. I want to reposition my sniper quickly. Very, very damn soon. I don't have the patience to wait for this sort of nonsense. I just want to get it over with swiftly. As for the Baron, let's move him someplace else. For instance, I could have him sprint over here, toss out an explosive in this direction. Or I could have him sprint here, crouch down behind cover, toss out an explosive later on. How about that? Let's do this. And here I have a very, very heavily injured shotgunner, which is not what you want to have, especially at the beginning of a mission. He would have been dead if he wasn't Hoser, but that doesn't necessarily make me all too happy. What I do know, however, is that these guys tend to stay put, relatively speaking. As for Zeke, he should wait 2.4. And hold on side. Now you, my friend. Slowly back off. Toss out a grenade afterwards. Risky as hell. I've got a horribly injured shotgunner leading the charge. I'm somewhat miserable. I don't like the situation I'm in. Get up. Time to clear the look on the sniper that mostly benefits from having the look. But let's not have her sprint. At least I can do that. Oh, my shotgunner. He's relegated to keeping us safe from a multitude of angles, with the exception of the single one that matters. Alright, let's try this. Ooh, a bomber over there. Ooh, a shotgunner over there. At least I've spotted them. Of course that will not happen, but... need to be careful anyway. Alright, Zeke, test out the sensor here. This is the plan so far. You, after you toss out that lovely impact grenade of yours, just hightail it. Well, don't hightail it out there, low-tail it out there with the Luxie command just to make sure things are not completely atrocious. I need to kill 3 more guys. I want to say good job, but he would have killed himself regardless. Very poor planning on that grenade, but eh. Alright. We need to be mindful of that silly little shotgunner that could come from behind. This is detecting stuff, which is good. Actually, you know what? Let's just toss out a sensor over there instead of keeping an eye out. And after I do toss out the sensor, I will keep an eye out over here. Where will the sensor go? I will not blow it up as such. Alright, it's round 6 at 12. I'm running out of time, I need to collect stuff. Not so bad. Barring any unpleasant surprises, I should be fine. But then again, it's always about the unpleasant surprises, isn't it? If I foresee something terrible happening, most of the time I try to prevent it. And as such, it's the unpredicted things that get me. Well then. Zeke. This is not going to end well, is it? He's stationary now. Can I get to him from that far away? Hardly. Huh. That does no damage at all. How about there, in range? Excellent. Oh, this silliness. I probably should just keep the sniper stationary. This is as far as she should go. I don't like this situation. Wow. Wow. No. That was just sad. He moved the tiniest of bits. Therefore, making my shots miss. I probably should have tried to blow him up. That's what the impact grenades are for, to deal with such threats. Close range. Maybe I should swap out the Baron entirely. Maybe I really do need Bowdark. And Denton as well. Perhaps I just got so used to such a composition that I can't properly handle situations like this with the troops I have. These guys are fairly nice. They can handle these sort of situations. If I get intel from Zeke, I can position my troops properly to surprise the enemy forces. Flank them, do things like that. I will try this again later. Thanks for watching, and you will see me next time.